Welcome back to our channel, where we share updates and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some news. King Charles burst into tears as Prince William made a bold move against Camilla. An intimate source says Prince William's aggressive choices have created emotional turmoil in the royal family. Prince William's deeds have reportedly moved King Charles and Queen Camilla to tears. The royal family is in upheaval after the unexpected turn of events. The upheaval is caused by concerns about the king's health and William's strong opposition to royal financial exploitation, notably involving Camilla. Information about these events is included in this article. The causes behind William's legal staff shift, group reactions, and monarchy ramifications are covered. This in-depth analysis examines the events leading to the emotional outburst, changes in royal legal strategy, and elements indicating a turning moment for the monarchy. An uneasy royal tradition break. Speculation has long stated that the British royal family had internal strife. Nothing could have prepared the palace or the public for what looked to be a profoundly personal conflict among the institution's top brass. Prince William's recent actions have sparked a passionate discussion over royal finances and Queen Camilla's authority, as well as severe emotional scars, according to several insider reports. King Charles, whose reign has seen numerous difficult transitions, was reportedly overtaken with emotion. King Charles cried at a closed-door meeting to discuss royal family issues, according to witnesses. Prince William's tough stance against royal financial manipulation and Camilla's lack of responsibility may have caused his collapse. The king's poor health and planned trip to Italy exacerbated his emotional condition, according to sources. In a stunning turn, Queen Camilla, who has traditionally been described as the royal household's rock, cried at her stepson's courageous decision. Fallout, health, Italy, intrigue. This tragic narrative centers on King Charles's health, which has garnered national attention. Recent indications from reliable royal medical officials indicate that the king's illness has deteriorated, raising worries about his ability to handle his office's demanding workload. Preparations for the king's journey to Italy have become urgent and irresponsible due to health worries. Pragmatist Queen Camilla advised King Charles to continue the Italian visit. She claimed to want to retain the royal image and customary engagements, which William finds troublesome. Prince William cannot tolerate prioritizing appearances above his father's health. In a vulnerable state, the king should be surrounded with real care, not mandatory public activities, he says. William's anger originates from his conviction that he should prioritize his father's deteriorating health, utilizing all available resources to maintain his legacy and well-being. Instead, William sees Camilla's actions as a sign of a royal family's propensity for sacrificing personal care for public image. This viewpoint has fueled the palace's emotional conflict, setting the scene for a generational confrontation that might change how the royal conducts family politics and public duties. Bold legal move by William. Prince William hired a new legal team in an extraordinary decision that has been viewed as a revolt against royal tradition and a desire for more transparency. This move signals a major change in the palace's relationship with Harbottle and Lewis, which has served King Charles for decades. Sources say Prince William discovered Queen Camilla's questionable financial arrangements, prompting this sudden turnaround. Camilla has managed her own, her daughter's, her son's, and her ex-husband's money for over 15 years. As details of these financial activities emerged, William's suspicions about conflicts of interest and money abuse increased. William hired Mishcon de Rea, a prominent law firm, to defend him against royal financial manipulation. This option is a message, not just a legal preference. It emphasizes his ambition for independence and modernizing a centuries-old institution, seeking modernity and autonomy. William's switch to Mishcon de Rea from Harbottle and Lewis is symbolic. William is responding to public demands for monarchy accountability and transparency by choosing a legal team that has a history of progressive reform and personal tragedy, such as its association with Princess Diana during her tumultuous divorce. Multiple strategies underpin this new legal framework. It shows the future king wants to create his own identity in the royal hierarchy, not just continue his father's. Insiders say William's pick shows his willingness to chart his path and modernize and pragmatically approach royal responsibilities and family administration. The choice of Mishkan de Rhea has historical significance. For many, the business represents progress and a departure from tradition. William seems to be evoking Diana's justice and openness. He claims those ideals by hiring the business that supported his mother throughout her public troubles, arguing that the monarchy must adapt to a period that values openness above tradition. To prevent financial manipulation, William's profound worry about financial exploitation places him against Queen Camilla's palace financial administration. William is worried by suggestions that Camilla may have mishandled finances and conflicts of interest while distributing resources for her children and her former marriage. William's appointment of Mishkan de Rhea is a proactive and symbolic move to preserve King Charles's legacy and guarantee the royal funds are handled properly. William believes this legal strategy is necessary to defend individual rights and the monarchy's prestige as his father's health declines and the monarchy faces a crisis. He insists on addressing any perception of financial wrongdoing and using his father's wealth only for the crown and public trust. Accepting a modern monarchy. Prince William knows the monarchy must change with society. His innovative legal counsel overhaul is part of a larger plan to revitalize a traditional but outdated institution. William wants the royal family to be forward-thinking and address modern concerns while being faithful to its traditions. William often speaks of the need for a royalty with a modern touch, a monarchy that is responsible and linked to its people. This vision includes the hiring of Mishkan de Rhea, a departure from established corporate practices. Many regard this choice as the first step toward a future where the royal family is more transparent and responsive to social expectations. Family dynamics, powers, personal cost. Behind these strategic efforts and legal posturing are very personal, emotional currents that undermine family bonds. Prince William is defying financial procedures and Queen Camilla's personal authority at the palace. William sees his role as a duty to preserve his father's legacy and morally administer the institution entrusted to him. His conviction that King Charles's health and well-being should come above public image is the root of this family divide. He saw the planned vacation to Italy despite his father's declining health as a misguided priority. He views Queen Camilla's insistence on maintaining the royal schedule despite significant health issues as a risky breach of duty. This fundamental divergence over priorities has caused profound scars beyond procedure and PR. The family's future is threatened by William and Camilla's disagreements on monarchy preservation. Palace sources said William's outspokenness drove King Charles and Camilla to tears. Their sadness is not a response to harsh words or policy differences. It is a worry that internal discord might irreversibly damage the monarchy. Royal watchers, commentators, and the public have been closely monitoring and divided over this internal conflict. The younger royals, led by Prince William and his wife, have long been seen as change agents eager to question outdated procedures and lead a more responsible organization. William's aggressiveness is lauded for upending a system seen as outdated and traditional. Despite its good intentions, critics worry that this daring action might disrupt the royal family's already fragile dynamics. They believe unity and a single public face are necessary to sustain confidence and continuity throughout crises. With King Charles's health in jeopardy and public opinion and institutional integrity at risk, any signals of dissension might have lasting effects. Being fascinated by the royal family's inner workings means that every tear and news adds to a broader story where the monarchy's future is at stake. Royal experts say the conflict between tradition and modernity is not new. Instead, it indicates a generational transition. The monarchy has survived controversy and discord for decades, but it has also reinvented itself. As the pressure and stakes rise, Prince William looks determined to lead the way toward a more progressive, transparent future, even if it means ruffling some feathers. Camilla's response and growing divide. Queen Camilla is becoming precarious amid the change. Camilla was very offended and indignant when Prince William unilaterally switched legal teams, palace insiders said. She views the decision as a personal assault that undermines her power within the family and decades of royal tradition, according to observers. The suspicion has grown due to her silence. Camilla is said to have voiced a severe feeling of betrayal in private, stating that William's activities are disruptive and dangerously veer from the royal institution's principles of loyalty and togetherness. For Camilla, the transfer is more than legal. Maneuvering it breaks the family links that have kept the palace together throughout stormy times. The widening gap between Camilla and William stems from their distinct priorities. While William focuses on change and modernization to safeguard his father's health and royal finances, Camilla stays dedicated to the monarchy's long-standing customs and procedures. This ideological disagreement results in tearful confrontations and quiet, difficult interactions that reveal everyone's deep emotional wounds. Future monarchy implications. Beyond the emotional consequences and legal issues, these events may mark a turning point for the British monarchy. Prince William's progressive perspective and Queen Camilla's traditionalist views reflect greater social changes. The public now demands openness, accountability, and change from once immutable institutions. Internal royal family disputes might be seen as a microcosm of societal developments. Prince William's initiatives are part of a strategy to redefine contemporary royalism in the 21st century. By challenging the established quo in financial management, royal legal concerns, and personal well-being above ceremonial commitments, William is establishing a new, more responsible monarchy. However, taking this risk increases family divisions and pits him against powerful forces like Queen Camilla. Meanwhile, popular reaction has been a difference. Many younger viewers and reformers applaud William's reforms as a necessary fix to an outdated institution, while others fear that such changes might destabilize the monarchy at a time when unity is most needed. The royal family must balance continuity in King Charles's declining health with innovation, a dangerous balance. The royal commentators have stressed that history is watching. How the family handles this internal issue will affect their legacy and the monarchy's destiny. Will this era of turmoil lead to a revitalized organization that mixes tradition and contemporary values? Will internal disagreements be too strong, threatening long-term royal fragmentation? Time will tell, but these recent events have had an influence. Reviewing legal and financial calculations. Prince William's change of counsel has far-reaching legal consequences. William is intentionally reorienting the royal establishment's legal structure to face modern issues by engaging Mishkan de Rea. This move contradicts decades of legal precedent, signaling that his administration style would vary from that of past generations. King Charles has trusted Harbottle and Lewis solicitors for years, symbolizing history and dependability. William has opted to break that continuity and invest in a transparent and reform-minded legal staff, a significant step. People close to the prince revealed that William made this decision due to his deep concern over financial mismanagement. William believes that only by overhauling the legal system can the monarchy solve its financial and ethical issues, which might lead to a larger reformation of royal institutions. This legislative change has several effects. It challenges financial supervision procedures and shows William's dedication to responsibility, which he feels the monarchy needs to be relevant in contemporary society. He is laying the groundwork for an open and honest royal dynasty as he establishes a new legal and financial paradigm. This legal fight and the emotional ones ripping apart the family are crucial to reframing how the monarchy functions today. Bigger picture, reviving a century-old institution. The present turmoil is about the survival and progress of an institution that has survived many storms. The British monarchy is known for its stability and continuity, yet it must also adapt to changing circumstances. Royal family structures must develop with contemporary expectations. Prince William's determination to make major changes despite resistance from established interests like Queen Camilla illustrates this necessity for change. Nothing could be more at stake. The monarchy's future is more uncertain than ever due to King Charles's declining health and the weight of centuries of history. This chaotic moment may spark a deep reinvention, allowing the monarchy to abandon some of its ancient practices and adopt a more responsible, transparent, and contemporary model. The emotional outburst by King Charles and Queen Camilla is a public expose of the institution's deep-seated problems. Those within the palace gates saw their weeping as personal anguish and the end of an era when conventional methods of doing things clash with modern demands. William's bold measures, however unpopular, may represent an attempt to guide the monarchy toward meeting the changing expectations of its people. Last thoughts, a royal crossroads. During challenging times, the British royal family finds itself at a pivotal point. Prince William's pursuit of financial responsibility and legal openness and his prioritization of his father's well-being above ceremonial appearances have caused unparalleled emotional and institutional turmoil. Queen Camilla and King Charles are also struggling with a new generation that wants to redefine royalty. This confrontation is dramatic and emotional. It depicts the old V's. The new, a conflict between personal legacy and civic obligation. The royal family's internal strife is now public, a heartbreaking reminder that even the most venerable institutions may struggle in a swiftly changing world. The palace's decisions in the next months will have far-reaching effects as it navigates these intricate relationships. Prince William's significant legal and financial changes are not only a response to the crisis, they are a proclamation that the monarchy's future must be founded on responsibility, independence, and modernity. Whether these reforms will heal royal family divisions or deepen them is unknown. The passion and conviction with which these movements are being made imply that a new chapter in royal history is developing, one that will transform the institution in ways that were previously considered unimaginable. As modernity challenges the British monarchy's historic traditions, the country and the globe watch this drama develop. Will the crown become stronger and more adaptable to modern times? Will internal turmoil and generational splits overcome an institution that has long symbolized continuity and break it down? As we consider King Charles and Queen Camilla's crying outbursts and Prince William's steadfastness, we are reminded that even monarchy changes. The palace dynamics reflect a society in flux, where the old and the young must fight for power and decide the destiny of a family and an institution that has lasted generations. Finally, as the royal family enters a new age, please give your opinions on these momentous events. After these bold actions, what's next for the monarchy? Can tradition and modernity coexist, or is a major reformation coming? Thank you for watching the video. Please let us know your thoughts, and goodbye for now.